Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be decorating on our front porch. I am so excited to get this done. This is really the last thing that I need to get done. And I am so ready to have spring all over my front porch. We're gonna get straight into it. I do have a little bit of cleaning. I have to sweep and then spray for spiders, and I do like to clean the front door when I decorate out here, so we're gonna do that. But apart from that, it's just gonna be decorating. I've already got all my plants planted, so I don't have to worry about that. And in fact, you can't see it, but I do have my hanging plants already up. So I do want to take a quick second to welcome you if you're new to my channel. My name is Amanda. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 little boys. We also have a 3rd boy due in June. We're very excited about that. Here on my channel, I love to share all things home decorating. So if that is the kind of thing that you like as well, definitely be sure to consider subscribing and ring the notification bell so you never miss when I upload anything new. I've got some fun videos planned in the future. Let's get started. So like I already mentioned, I'm just starting by sweeping, spraying for spiders, wiping down the front door, all that jazz. It was pretty cloudy out and we were expecting rain in the next few hours, but I wanted to get this up and ready before Easter. This was the Thursday before Easter. So it was kind of a now or never moment. I just didn't have the time to wait for sunny weather. Unfortunately, here in the Pacific Northwest, you can never take the weather for granted. And it did start raining while I was filming. You could see me kind of testing and seeing how much rain there was. Thankfully, it wasn't too hard, but it was hard enough for me to need to pull the camera under the roof of the porch. So I do apologize for some of the weird camera angles. I just kind of had to make do with a smaller space. Once all the necessary chores are done, I always like to start with the front porch sign. I always have one out. I put one out for each season, so I have about 4 or 5. I do have a general all season one. This is one that I made several years ago using my Cricut machine. It is double-sided. One side is just a generalized spring theme, and the other is a Easter side. The bow on this side does get a little smushed during storage each year, so I spend some time just trying my best to fluff it out, though I do think it might be a little worse for wear these days. After the sign, I added a fern in a new planter I picked up from Walmart this year. Ferns love shade, so I thought it would be the perfect plant for back here. It's pretty much exclusively in the shade at this spot, though on sunny days it does get just a little bit of sun. I had a fern in a hanging planter last year and it grew so huge that I just knew I needed to get another one this year. It was probably the most successful plant I have ever had, and that is saying a lot because I have pretty much killed almost every plant I've ever had. I am growing this one from a much smaller plant, but I am so excited to see how big it might get. Plus, I'll be able to move it to a spot in my backyard at the end of the summer, and it should thrive back there as well, since it is the type of fern that is native to Washington State. I did get a little emotionally attached to my fern last year, which was more of an annual. It just wasn't going to survive here later on into the winter, and so actually I was a little sad to see that one go, so I'm glad I don't have to say goodbye to this one. I am just taking a moment here before finishing the decorating in this area to clean these Pottery Barn lanterns. I use them all year round. They can get pretty gross during the course of a season, so usually at the beginning of a new season, I clean them off. This time I wanted to make sure I cleaned up the bits of glitter that were still in the bottom of the inside from the Christmas ornaments I had in there during the holidays.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden, the sun's warm kiss, a love so strong, a bliss. Whispers of the breeze, secrets unfold. It's you that I need, it's you that I want. When the world gets cold, it's you and me. When the sun comes back, you'll see. Oh, dandelion, the strength that you've shown, stronger each year. Look how we hold on through the toughest of times. We still stand strong. Through pavement we will grow. Forever we will grow. Deep within your eyes, I found a home. The love that we share can never grow. In your gaze, the world looks bright. Forever by your side. This town is quiet, serene and wide. You keep me warm.
Besides the planter, the only other new items that I got for the front porch, specifically for spring this year, were these two stone bunnies that I picked up from Target. I'll be sure to link them down below if you're interested. I love a good bunny statue for outside in the spring, and these ones have such a nice, simple, more minimalistic look to them. I absolutely adore them, think they look so cute among all these little plants. Now, the faux plants are ones that I've had for years from IKEA. I do think they still sell the lavender plant, but unfortunately, I believe they don't have the other anymore. However, I love how it looks sitting in the lantern and kind of draping out. This is the first year that I've done that with a faux plant out here. It did take me a few, well, more like several minutes to get this looking exactly the way I wanted it to. I think I'm pickier about placing my decor when it's outside on my front porch than I am when it's inside the house. I think I just want it to look as good as possible since it's visible to all of my neighbors, whereas the items inside the house are really only seen by my family most of the time. I am just adding the rest of the finishing touches now on the porch. The wreath that I put on the front door is what I used on my back door in my dining room. However, I love how it looks against the eggplant purple of the door. And yes, the door is eggplant purple. I don't know how well that reads on camera. I would love to paint it one day, but it's just something that I haven't done yet. We do need to get the whole house painted here in the next couple of years, so I'll probably just wait until we get that done to have the front door painted too. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love how it turned out. I have 3 plants out here this year, and we will see how long it takes for me to kill one of them accidentally. I do not have much of a green thumb. I'm really pushing it this year in terms of trying to keep some plants alive. So we will see how long. I got all of my plants so that they would hopefully last all the way through summer, and the fern should be able to be transplanted to our backyard and live out there forever because it is a perennial and it is native. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's been raining on and off. It wasn't supposed to, but that's the Pacific Northwest for you. We get rain all the time. If you did enjoy today's video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I am looking forward to seeing you all in my next video. Bye for now.